Anambra State Assembly tasked PPSSC on transparent financial records. AIRS seals businesses at Obosi over tax evasion. President Tinubu to make security top priority of his administration. And Prime Minister of Japan, Kishida, sacks son over inappropriate behavior. Before the news in details, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Nwokoye. Anambra State House of Assembly Committee on Education has charged the management of Post-Primary School Service Commission to always keep their financial records straight to encourage accountability and transparency. House of Assembly correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim reports that the committee made the call when it embarked on oversight visit at headquarters of the commission in Oka. Speaking during the meeting, the chairman of the committee, Honorable Ejike Okechukwu, disclosed that Section 129 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, empowered them to carry out oversight functions at all ministries, departments and agencies with the intent to encourage transparency, unravel incompetence, corrupt practices, among others. He gave an assurance that their findings about the Commission will form part of the reports they will present to Anambra State House of Assembly during plenary. The committee also took a holistic look into the programs of the committee with regards to 2023 fiscal year, while the Acting Director of Accounts Department, Post-Primary School Service Commission, Mrs. Obi Elechi, took time to explain their expenditures, which the committee adjudged satisfactory. In a vote of thanks, the Secretary of the Commission, Mrs. Bernardine Anago, described the visit as a very educative and commended the committee for discharging their duties creditably. Later, the committee visited the Anambra State University
and guest houses in Awado Bosi and environs over tax evasion, as well arrest some illegal revenue collectors at Opiweka, Onitsha. He expressed shock that people entrusted with responsibilities of generating revenue for the state will be turned around to siphon the money. He regretted that those apprehended said they were assigned to do the work by some agent officials. Dr. Madbuko hinted that the state government has not authorized anybody or revenue heads to move on revenue collection, stating that the agency is working assiduously to ensure that revenue for the state is collected in a professional way.
The state government has not authorized anybody to collect revenue from any part of the state. Some revenue heads have been shut down by the government of Chukwuma Soludo, and we are working around the clock to put things in shape to ensure that in no distant time we will begin to collect that revenue in a professional way.
When interviewed after their apprehension, two revenue suspects, Mr. Adimchukwu Onyema and Emeka Ojukwu, agreed that they are into revenue collection, but said they were doing it for some officials of agents who they pay between 30 to 40,000 naira daily.
The Nimo Town Hall meeting over the plotting and sale of our land has ended in a stalemate. Queen Animogo reports that the Town Hall meeting held at the Civic Center Nimo in Njikoka local government area attracted people from the four quarters that make up the community, as well as those in diaspora who joined the meeting through Zoom.
The traditional prime minister of the town, retired Justice Godwin Ononiba, gave a brief history of our land, which he said Nimo community acquired through conquest in 1936. He said the Nimo Town Development Union is the highest decision-making body in Nimo, and any decision they make is binding on every Nimo indigene, and thanked the organizers of the meeting. In a presentation on our land, facts, figures, next steps, a former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Anambra State, Mr. Peter Afuba San, explained at length the design, plotting, and sale of the land, noting that the sale of the land was done on the directive of Nimo community and for the best interest of the town. However, a one-time elected officer of the town, Dr. Valentine Oliobi, who claimed he was speaking on behalf of the majority of Nimo people, asked the Nimo Town Development Union to stop further sale of the land and insisted that they should abide by the 2008 agreement of the community concerning the sale of land in Nimo Town. He condemned the way and manner the land was sold so far, depriving the owners of their farmlands without due compensation. Queen Anebogo, ABS News.
The newly inaugurated Nigeria President Bola Tinubu says security, among other key sectors, will attract his attention. In his inaugural speech at the Eagle Square, Abuja recently, President Tinubu promised to invest more in the security personnel in number, better training, equipment, pay, and firepower. On the economy, President Tinubu said his administration will target a higher GDP growth and to significantly reduce unemployment by instituting budgetary reforms stimulating the economy without engendering inflation. He also targets an industrial policy that will utilize the full range of fiscal measures to promote domestic manufacturing and lessen import dependency. The new president promised Nigerians that electricity will become more accessible and affordable to businesses and homes alike. According to him, power generation should nearly double and transmission and distribution networks improved, adding that states would be encouraged to develop local sources as well. On agriculture, the new president said rural incomes shall be secured by commodity exchange boards guaranteeing minimal prices for certain crops and animal products. He also said a nationwide program for storage and other facilities to reduce spoilage and waste will be undertaken, adding that agricultural hubs will be created throughout the nation to increase production and engage in value-added processing. According to him, progress towards national networks of road, rail, and ports shall get priority attention under infrastructure. Now, fuel queues have resurfaced in Abuja following announcements by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's speech that petroleum subsidy is gone. The Nigerian petrol operators had responded to the immediate removal of subsidy on petrol with a sharp hike in pump price, and some of them simply shut their filling stations, thereby leaving consumers with little or no option than to crowd the petrol stations. As at the time of filing this report, pump price of fuel in the FCT stands at 350 naira per litre, which led to commercial transporters also hiking their transport fares across the city in response to the development. Some commuters who were stranded at various bus stops lamented the suffering they have been made to pass through following the announcement. Mr. Joshua Chiroma wondered why the new administration will start by punishing the already depressed, impoverished, and angry Nigerians after so much suffering inflicted by the outgone administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. Ms. Stella Dio prayed that God should touch the president to reverse his stance so as to save Nigerians from what she termed another round of economic and mental torture. Mr. Thompson Gibia, however, has a contrary view, as he says the subsidy removal is an end to corruption in high places and things will soon normalize once Nigerians adapt to the changes. He commended the president for having the courage to do what others had been afraid of doing, saying that the masses will be better off without the subsidy, which he said can be used for other things to better the lot of the common Nigerian. On the foreign scene, Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has said that he will remove his son from the position of his executive secretary amid mounting public outrage over a private party held at his official residence last year. Kishida told reporters that his son, Shurat Shotaro, would step down as his executive secretary for political affairs due to inappropriate behavior. The move came after the weekly Shukan Bushun magazine published photos showing Kishida's son and his relatives at the Prime Minister's official residence attending a year-end party on December 30. Kishida said that his behavior at the public space was inappropriate as someone who is in an official position as a political aide. He said his son will be replaced by another secretary, Takayoshi Yamatota, on Thursday. And on sports news, Lobi Stars have assured their fans that the team will be ready for the Nigeria Premier Football League Super 6 playoff. The Pride of Benue will compete in the competition that will determine the winner of the 2022-2023 season alongside Bendel Insurance, Remo Stars, Rivers United, Sunshine Stars and Enyimba. The MPFL Super 6 playoff is billed to kick off on Saturday, June 3 at the Mobolaji Johnston Arena, Oniko, Lagos. The winner and second place team will compete in the CAF Champions League next season. The third place team will campaign in the CAF Confederation Cup. And that's just about it on the news board. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again. Anambra State Assembly has tasked PPSSC on transparent financial records. AIRS has sealed businesses that boast over tax evasion. President Tinubu is to make security top priority of his administration. And from the foreign scene, Prime Minister of Japan, Kishida, has sacked son over inappropriate behavior. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonya Nwokoye. Good morning and have a great day.